up, everybody? This is Moochie, and you're on my channel today, and we're doing hidden gems. We are doing hidden gems today. We got a lot of fun things to talk about, some trending topics also. And I brought my two girls with me. I got Nita the Diva,
Hey
and
y'all.
I also have Miss K from We'll Wind That with Miss K's channel.
Hey.
So
Hey.
what's up, everybody? I see support gaming. Karen Jones is
Yep.
in the chat, so we're gonna give it a couple minutes to let some people get here and get on.
Ow.
And what?
Danielle Barnett said ow.
Somebody said, "Al, put them hammers up in the chat."
Yes.
Mhm. What's up, everybody?
Everybody doing good? The week is almost over. I have a question real quick while we get everything together and get more people up in here. Ever since the pandemic, do you guys look at Fridays the same or it doesn't matter? You know how people's like, oh, thank God it's Friday, weekend. Does that matter anymore? Is Friday a new thing?
No, it's still a thing
It's
for me.
still the
Has it
same for
lost its
me.
meaning?
Like,
Still the same?
Yeah, I can't wait because they work my nerves. It feel like they work me harder at home than they do at work.
Right. True.
wow.
That is true. I think
Yeah,
because
I
in their
do
mind they're kind of
long
like taking
ass
advantage.
Zoom meetings. I'll be like,
Yeah. I think they be wanting to feel like they're still being productive or something like that. But it's
right,
like I
right,
am being productive. Can't you see like stuff is getting done? Leave me alone.
right.
Oh my gosh. Today I was so frustrated. Yeah, working from home and still frustrated. Like
I know. You
my
said,
husband don't
"Oh
seem to
boy,
understand that. And I'm like, it's still hard, working from home. It's not
yeah,
like I'm getting some type of break. The only thing that I don't have to
no
do is
transportation."
get dressed. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
If I want to
right.
work in my robe, I can work in my robe. So hey Karen
And
Jones.
get a
Hi.
break from the gridlock, the traffic.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Hey, Montana Max. I see some of the people was coming
Hey.
in.
Yeah, hey
People are coming
Montana Max. And Lions Den, aka Trey X. Woo. Some of these names be long,
Hold on,
but
let
we
me
got to tell y'all we got support gaming 20.
let it
So
be. Y'all make sure y'all share it.
support gaming, I think he changes his year every year, right?
Yeah, he
Because he was
changed his year
2021.
because it used to be 2021.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real? Okay.
Yeah, he changed it.
Peace. Hi, Denise. Oh, you turned 40.
Happy
Happy
Yeah. Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Woo!
birthday, girl, in the house.
I'm coming behind you.
What's this?
I
What
need
season is
somebody
this?
to
Is this Aquarius yet? Is this
uh
Aquarius season?
no, I don't think so, right?
It's
When does
still
Aquarius
Capricorn season? I thought it
is
was
20
This
Aquarius.
is
is the
still
20th? Is it the 20th that it
yeah.
starts?
We still ain't today. I think today's the last night of Capricorn,
Oh,
right?
oh, okay.
Oh, because sometimes
Let
it's
me
the
know.
20th and then sometimes it's the 21st, right?
Yeah,
So
that's why I said I think today is the
Let me
last
know,
night
Johnny.
of
I know she
Capricorn.
knows.
yeah, which one are you, Denise? Are you a Capricorn or Aquarius?
Right.
Hmm.
All right, so tonight episode we're gonna be talking about three different things. Well, we're talking about a lot of different things. And where are we gonna start with?
Are doing the hidden gems, right?
Yeah, so who's starting off with their hidden gem right now?
Okay. She said she a Capricorn. Okay.
Oh,
My
okay,
bad,
cool.
boo. My bad.
I don't know. You want to go, Nita? You ready or
No, I don't want to go first.
You
okay?
don't
Then
want
I'll go first. I'll go
okay.
first, and you guys could just give me a second to pull up my slide,
All right.
and a sister will go first. Keep them game. Let me see. That thing was
Lions Den, I think that episode 8 is going to be a doozy of Power Book 2 Ghosts. I just,
mm,
Oh,
from the clips that I've seen, I am like, I'm kind of like, I don't know where we're going. I keep wanting to predict it.
well,
right.
she
It's
already
hard.
said it's gonna be a major death.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Why did she do that though?
Look, she might be lying.
I
though.
understand that.
You know
Yeah,
how she
somebody did say that. Like, don't be listening. She probably
But
lying,
you know
but
what? Just like with Game of Thrones, shout out to y'all who watched the Game of Thrones thing. Episode 9 was always that episode. So and
Mhm.
she's saying in Power, I didn't really realize it.
Yeah, I
It's
said that
Right.
the other night
episode 8.
on the live.
Yeah, I never even knew that. And you know,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
usually thought that it happens in episode 9. I thought most people that was like the thing that you're supposed to do is supposed to be episode 9. So I didn't know it was
Mhm.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cinnamon says she think it's gonna be Zeke. Now I don't even know. Like
Thank you, Keita.
I just met my daddy.
Keita Harden. Is it Keita or Kieta? Thank you. So,
She
all right,
said
we ready,
it's gonna
guys?
make you spit your
Uh-huh.
drink out.
All right, so you ready to? I'm gonna
That's what she's saying.
All
All
right.
right. Yes. So I'm talking about The One. It's on Netflix, guys. Now, some of you guys probably scrolled past it, probably watched it. The full season is out. I think season 2 is coming out in March. And I just finished binge watching. Hey, Little Rock, right on time. I just finished binge watching it and everything. So this is about this woman. I forgot what she's called. A geneticist, something with genes. I forgot. I'm sorry, guys. I
A
missed
geneticist.
Yeah, geneticist, something like that. One of those things. All right. I meant
Okay.
to look it up properly so I could say it right, but I was just too overwhelmed. So sorry about that. Right. So basically, she's in some type of, science, and she has come up with this program. I want to just call it like a program where she put together, she takes the DNA of different people and they can make the perfect match out of it, right? So if Moochie, you were to go and send a sample of your hair,
Uh-huh.
right? They will match you to the love of your life, the person that's for you. Yeah.
Wow.
And so automatically you guys have this irresistible attraction. Like, even if you first meet the person, you're like, do I know you? You just have this, you're just drawn to them, right?
Mhm.
So this sounds great, right?
Mhm.
For people who are looking for the one, and a lot of times they kiss a lot of frogs before they get to the prince. But there are some flaws. So, you have it where this woman, her name is Rebecca Webb. And just by that freaking lipstick, you can see she's a witch.
Right.
I don't like her.
Mhm.
She thinks that she has made this thing that's going to change the world. Once everybody finds the love of their life, things are going to be great. Nobody's going to cheat on each other anymore, this and that. But the thing that she's not telling everyone is that there are flaws to this thing. Just because you're matched, some people still cheat on the one. You could have feelings for another person even though your match, and so it's not all that it's cracked up to be, or all that she wishes it is.
Right.
But she's not going to tell that. She's basically going to sell the better parts of it, right? She's going to sell the dream. But bigger than all of this, guys, is that there's a murder mystery attached to it all. And so that's the thing that makes it more intriguing to watch, because it's not just about the matches. And let me remind you guys that these matches have torn families apart. There's freaking a guy there that he was married to his wife, and she found a match and she left him for the match. And so, of course, that's going to turn some people against her because she is tearing families apart. Now, I feel like if something like this were to happen in real life and we can actually get something like this, I think that married people should automatically be excluded.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Right. So she shouldn't allow people that's married to take this test, So let's move on to who's in this movie, guys. Look at this. I said this movie, this series. We got Kofi. I forgot his full name, but this is the guy who plays Lamar from BMF. And he is such a likable character. Like, it's total opposite than what he played with Lamar. You can see how actually handsome he is and everything, just, from this character that he's playing. And he's married to this lady right here named Hannah, this lady. And she has a lot of insecurities, and her man is in love with her, but she has been so drawn into this whole little, oh, match this, match that, that she can't even be appreciative that her man loves her so much. She wanted to find out if he had a match, and unfortunately he does, and it's this lady right here behind him. And that, of course, opened up a whole bunch of can of worms, honey. Okay.
Oh
Of
man.
course.
Yeah,
I'm looking right here, and I'm just like, I already see the biggest can of worms.
Yeah, and
Heck
it's
yeah,
almost,
that's crazy.
it's almost, it reminds me almost of like Greek mythology, you know, kind of like when they give you a like a future, I mean not a future, a prophecy, and you try to they tried to go ahead and change it, and it wind up making it happen anyway. It's kind of like that, where she had everything she needed. She didn't have to go forward and present his DNA and all this. And what happened was she thought that she was protecting her marriage by finding out who her husband's match was, so that she could keep him away from the person. But all she did was wind up drawing
Bringing
them
them
closer
closer?
and
Oh,
bringing
wow.
the woman into their lives. Okay. It's kind of like the Oedipus story, if you guys know about that story, right? Where they received the prophecy that he's going to kill his father and marry his mother. So what did they do? They sent him away as a baby. And then when he was going on the road, he winds up getting into a fight with a man and killing him, not knowing that that was his father. And so he continues to journey on, and he marries his mother.
Wow.
And so it's like you're
Wow.
trying to protect the future when you hear something bad, and then you wind up making it happen anyway. She freaking tore herself up at the end of the day. I'm not going to tell you guys what happens, but it's good. But this freaking lady, Rebecca, guys, hated her. Hated her.
It feels like I heard
Okay.
somebody talk about this briefly,
Mhm.
but
So
I
where
didn't
can
hear
we
a lot of
catch this
chatter
at?
about it.
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
but if you guys are still, I'm sorry, I couldn't really hear because both of y'all was going. I'm sorry. I forgot. What was you trying to say? Nita, I think.
Oh no, I was just saying that I heard someone talk about the match made in, some kind of soulmate something. Like I felt like I heard somebody say it, but I didn't hear a lot of chatter about it.
Right.
But yeah, I think I heard about it, but I clearly have not seen this. Like, this is definitely a hidden gem.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good though. It really is, because and then on top of that, you got to remember that there is a murder cover up, right? Like there's a murder mystery. So and then you kind of like I had to try to stay with it, because I'm like, wait a minute, what the heck is going on? But they I hate certain shows where they go into flashbacks without kind of telling you that they're in a flashback. Like they would do it, like they'll say, 18 months ago, but then after they do that, they'll go back into the present day, and then they'll go back to a flashback, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm
changing.
Yeah. So but it's still good to watch.
Okay.
Overall, I was annoyed by the end, because and that doesn't mean I don't want you guys to watch it, but it's just that for me it's like, I'm not satisfied.
Right.
But it's coming out, and I feel like, honestly, with this type of story, I would rather it be a limited series. Like, I don't want to keep watching this.
Right. I get that. I get
that. You said this is the second season of this?
No, this is the first season.
Oh, so it might be a limited season series, right?
I saw some news that it was March 2020 coming up, 2022 that is coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it does leave you where there's definitely got to be a continuation.
Yeah.
Right.
I definitely understand how you say something leaves you unsatisfied, because like that show, it was a hidden gem of mine. I talked about Sex Life.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed that movie not the movie. I keep on. I enjoyed the show all the way until the end. I said, girl, like the decision that was made, it just kind of like just rubbed me the wrong way. But
yeah,
overall, it was a good show. It kept me like really invested, and I was just like, okay.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, Sharon Jones said, my bad. The show I watched was Soulmates. Okay, I had a similar premise.
Mhm.
Right.
That
Okay.
could have been it too. I'm like, I've heard something like that. So this
Yeah.
is a big business. This is like
Yes.
like
I mean,
hard.
got
It's
her.
basically like the next level of like Match.com or something like that, right?
Right. Yep. But it's like, this is the match. There ain't no mistaking it, honey. So, but yep, that's on Netflix, guys. I binged watched it. I started watching it a few months ago, and then I finished it yesterday. So, like, I got a big time.
That long to finish? I don't know.
No. I started it. Let me say that better. I started it a few months ago and stopped on the first episode. I didn't even finish the first episode because, you know, I'm busy with a lot of things, but I made time to go back into it.
Oh, okay.
This week.
Got it.
And I finished it last night.
Got it.
So it's definitely binge worthy.
Okay.
Yeah. And also it's based in London, guys. So you're going to get those accents.
Okay. That was my next question too. Because I know it looks like it's 2 English actors that I recognize besides what's his last name? I just had his name up too.
Who, Kofi?
Yeah, Kofi. Eric Kofi?
Yeah, Eric Kofi, right.
It's on
Instagram.
He cleans up well.
Yes, he does.
I was like,
okay. Thank you, Little Rock. Hey, pretty girl.
All right, so who's coming to the stage next?
Coming to the stage.
She
said, Moochie.
You come
me?
on.
Take it away, Moochie.
Okay. Oh. Wait.
Take it away. Moochie 754.
How you, okay.
Oh, let me remove this. I'm sorry.
All right, I've removed it. Okay, so I'm next. It's on me.
Yeah,
it's on you. So what you wanna do? Remember they did that?
It's on you, boo. So what
Remember
you
they did that? Remember they did that one? Who was that? Key Lolo and not Key Lolo. I forgot. What was her name again? The one with Laquita.
Oh,
Laquita and Shanae. Go ahead, girl.
I'm trying to get the screen.
I can't wait till you talk about yours because I didn't even see the what do you call it? The trailer. But the way you reacted to it, Nita, I was like, oh, I gotta see this.
I know. I was completely shocked. It's
and listen, I stumbled onto this. I stumbled onto this movie because somebody put the clip on Facebook. Yes, I did see the finale of Yellow Jackets. It was crazy. I do want to talk about it. Nita watched it too, so we might touch on that at the end. But I know Kay didn't watch it, and she hates spoilers. So
y'all should do a video together, live. Or
yeah, you know what? That's what me and Nita gonna do. We're gonna do a little video about it and talk and discuss it.
Yeah.
Hey. All right, so I'm trying to find these pictures now. I had them. Okay, I do have them up. All right.
So it's only one person that's seen the one in the chat. I think I heard somebody say they saw it.
All right, so let me see.
Lil Rock said they saw it twice. Okay, so yeah. So somebody's seen it. And Karen Jones said she thinks she watched it, but then she said, I think it's Soulmates. Okay. All right. So like I said, this is definitely a hidden gem. Now, I don't know if mine is going to be a hidden gem because, baby, but I did. If I ain't put you on, if you ain't on, I'm about to put you on. So it's gonna
right.
All right. I don't even think I did the cover of it like I wanted to. I sent it to you, but I forgot to put it in my
You probably
in my thing.
You can play the trailer because usually movies like that they not even copyright, right?
All right, so you saying I could go play
low budget? They don't even.
All right, so you know what? We're gonna check out the trailer then. Give me a second.
Yes, the trailer is really, really good. And if you got to pull it out, just pull it out. But yeah, it's good. I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I'm gonna let Moochie take it.
You
I'm
going?
gonna let her talk about it.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, boy.
Let me get to my screen again, and I'm gonna put the trailer in so you guys can see it.
Yeah.
You got me like, what are we about to? What is about to happen? Clutching the pearls, and I don't have any.
Well, you know, all of you guys know us because we talk about a crime, a crime show with Power, the Power series and stuff like that. So it's right up our alleys because most of you guys are following us because of Power, or just our friends in general and people who associate with us. But a lot of our audience come from Power, and so if you like Power, you may like this because it's along the lines. I mean, it's just gritty. It's street. It's gritty.
Okay, I wanted to take it to the streets, y'all.
Yes.
I wanted to take it to the streets.
Before you go, can you highlight what Pretty Girl says? I don't know if we could, but yeah, that is a good idea.
Okay.
Y'all should include a hidden gem throwback movie or
Yeah,
show.
We
talked about that. We did.
We did talk about that. That's how we started doing. That's why we did the episode of The Wire. That's how it started.
Yeah,
Right.
true. Right. We're already kind of like on that wave. Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
So Throwback Thursday was a reason why we talked about The Wire. Right.
Right.
Okay.
We did. I don't think we prepared anything for this particular one.
Yeah, we didn't do anything throwbacky.
Uh-uh.
Throwback. I think what it was that we were just for me, I just kind of wanted that to be the difference in my channel, honestly, where we did throwbacks on my channel because we were all trying to bring something different to each person's channel. Like on Nita's channel, we had games and the trivia questions and stuff like that. So I was trying to say for my channel, we do the throwback thing, whatever, but it doesn't really matter. We just can switch it up every time. So
okay, so y'all ready to look at this trailer?
Yes.
All right, so let's get into it.
Take Pretty Girls
Yes,
thing now,
please.
so we can get a full screen. There we go. All right.
Moochie's Cash App is right there on her name thing. Sweet November. Hey, girl.
James is about to be in another state playing in the league, and Khalil S is doing time. They're gonna fall out of touch real soon. We ain't got nothing to worry about.
You know what, bitch? You fuck with the wrong one. I'm gonna kill you in front of your little boyfriend, and then I'm gonna kill him.
No more talking about it.
Atlanta was one of those cities that people could come to and completely reinvent themselves. A society of people with ugly pasts and hopes for prettier futures. I happen to be a part of that society, but we'll get to that later. The most important thing for me and my girl Tina was survival. But he's all wrinkly and going bald. And there was only one way we saw fit to achieve that. Capping up men. Very successful men.
Okay, and so is Benjamin Franklin. You got mad love for his ass.
A bitch that could shine like this genie in the bottle. And if I'm fucking with a nigga
like you, easy target.
You're truly incredible, you know that?
For the year to have started off so right, I should have known shit was bound to go left.
Tariq, I got HIV.
If I'm out and you see me, bitch, if you even look in my motherfucking direction, I will kill you right there on the fucking spot. Do you hear me? Selfish bitch!
Are you crazy? You only 22 years old and you barely know that damn man.
Boy, you cannot roll up on me like that. What the fuck are you doing?
And besides, ain't you was the one that said fairy tales like this don't exist for girls like us?
Remember me.
This is a movie.
You miss Moochie, you on mute. It
What
feel
do
like
y'all think of the trailer?
you didn't see the scene of him putting the gun to his head and the gun.
You want me to go back, or because I think I don't want to get because they did pass some music in this, so.
Oh, they had music in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll edit it out. I'll fix it.
Okay.
Hold on, give me a second.
That looks good.
Prison Bay is on the come up, y'all. Y'all remember him from True to the Game? I talked about y'all.
Yeah, is that you talking about the guy with the icy blue eyes?
Yes, he is. Jeremy Meeks is in it. You got Raina Love, Erica Pinkett, Vivica Fox, and Trey Chaney. Trey Chaney was in The Wire. So I don't know if y'all remember that. He was in The Wire.
Yeah.
He was Bodie's friend.
Uh-huh.
And he was in The Wire. So you got some familiar faces with this. You have some familiar faces with it, and I feel like it's gonna. I want to watch it. When I saw the trailer and I saw another clip of it, that's what really reeled me in and has me where I want to see this.
Mm-hmm.
So what do y'all think about it? What did y'all think? She said Prison Baby acting up.
He always acting up. I feel I'm a little nervous for him because I think he's starting to get typecast. Yeah, so that's not good. You got to learn how to say no to certain things. If you see that there's a pattern going on, you got to be like, nah, I ain't trying to go for that role.
I mean, I think if that's what he want to do, because I mean, he's known as Prison Bay. So I mean, if he's trying to change his image, or if he's just trying to, kind of double down into that, and be the villain and all that stuff. I mean, that might just be his career path.
A lot, but you find out that a lot of actors that you think they liked playing that, you find later on in interviews and stuff that they really did not like that, and they were trying to branch off and do different things, But hey, sometimes Hollywood get a hold of you, and that's all they see you as.
And what part did you say you didn't see again? So do you want
remember
me to
the
go
guy
through it
at
again?
the end here kind of
All right, so I'm gonna go through it again. Let me.
No, it's okay. You don't have to. But I mean, at the end, it was like a gunshot, and then the man, he was like acting like he was trying to kill himself.
Yeah,
the girl was talking about
it just that's all you really see. You don't see nothing else.
I don't know.
Thank you. So I
think I might have looked at it on IMDb when I checked it out.
Nice. It's available on Amazon Prime too. Also,
Amazon Prime. Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's good. Vivica Fox. I think she got a lot of these independent movies out, and I'm here for it. I'm here for the drama. I'm here for the street life. I want to see it.
MK.
So I figured, like most of our audience is power. I figured you guys would like to see something like this, some kind of action like this.
I mean, it's just a movie. It's not like I gotta spend my whole day or something. It's an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'll check it out.
Okay. Right. That's why the first thing I asked was, "It's a movie? It's a movie?"
Right. I mean,
it's a movie. It's a movie.
I mean, not saying that I'm clamoring for it, but
yeah,
it's okay. I mean,
if it was a series, I don't know. I'd been like, eh.
Nah, if it was a series, I would be like, no. But since it's a movie, it's gonna say what it gotta say, do what it gotta do, and then get out.
Exactly.
Right. I was going to ask you about Moochie brought up a hidden gem, the Ray Donovan movie. Can we hear your thoughts on it? Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed the movie. To me, if you watch the series on Showtime, you got closure. Now, if you're a first-time watcher, you got a gist of everything that went on because they did a flashback of the last episode, the major parts to it. Okay. And as far as let's say if this was your first time watching Ray Donovan, you wouldn't be lost in it. Because then throughout the movie, they did little flashbacks. So I enjoyed it. It has some closure to it. But what didn't I like about it? I wish they would have made it a series though, because then we would have had more things with it. The reason why they did the movie was for the simple fact that a lot of the fans was complaining about how the finale was. And they felt like it wasn't enough. It felt like it wasn't closure. So they came back and they gave you closure. So they gave the people what they wanted.
Okay. So when you say you wanted to be another series, did you want it to be like something like a spinoff? Like is about
I believe it is possible to make a spinoff with his daughter. With his daughter.
That's what I was saying.
I could see that happening. But could she carry the whole show? I don't know. So.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about Dexter. Like, I don't.
Look, we said the same thing about Tariq, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I just think people are invested. You know, I'm trying to give it a go.
I think the only reason why a lot of people decided to watch Power Book 2 is because they were really thinking that Ghost was gonna come in there.
Well, they still thinking he gonna come back.
Exactly. But now they stuck on that story, so they tuned in. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Very educational.
after you invest like 6 or 7 years of your life, you know, you kind of invested in life. I mean, if y'all know what the term is, hate watch. Like sometimes I hate watch. Like that's what I was doing with Empire. Like when it started falling off, I was like,
yeah.
But I mean,
but you still was watching it. That's kind of what I be doing with the Oval.
Right.
I'd be like, oh gosh. I be so pissed when I'm watching the Oval, and when I do my reviews, it comes right out. Like I am so annoyed.
Yeah, Montana Max agrees with me. He said they could do a dope spinoff if it was written right. I agree.
Yes.
All right.
Hey,
welcome. I hope you come back.
Welcome.
All right. Well, I guess this is my turn, I guess. Y'all, I don't even know what you're doing. That's why I'm mad. I didn't prepare. I had to go to a funeral today, and so
sorry.
No problem. It was my pastor of my old church. He christened my son, and so you know we have that whole relationship or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was so sorry to hear that he passed or whatever, but that kind of cut into me trying to get myself prepared. That's why I've been ducking and dodging because I ain't ready. So I'm gonna share my screen, and we're just gonna go from IMDb.
All right, so
am I sharing? Okay, darlings. So down in the valley where the girls get naked.
It is coming back.
It's a stripper show. I don't know if y'all know.
A lot of people is that show.
It's named Pussy Valley. I think it's based on a play or a book or a script or something called Pussy Valley. So it's called P Valley. But baby, when I tell you this show is in its first season, the whole complete season is come on. It's on Stars if you want to check it out. Little Murder, yes. Baby, let's get through these screenshots because I got some things to say. I absolutely love this show. This is Mercedes. I want to say that she is a co-lead. I feel like the light-skinned girl is really the lead, but she definitely is a co-lead. I don't think she's a supporting character. I think she's a co-lead, and she is very interesting. And oh my goodness, this is M.I. crooked letter I. Mississippi girl. This is the other person I say is the co-lead, and we kind of start out the show with her. It was almost like a Hurricane Katrina type thing going on, and she had to relocate, and she ended up this place. Where's is it Alabama? Is it? I think
she came from New Orleans.
Right, and I think she ended up in Alabama. I
Right.
think that's where she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she ended up coming here. And then we have Uncle Clifford, y'all. I love this is my absolute favorite character of this franchise. He is I think he's still a he, right? Yeah, I think he's a he because I don't want to misgender them and say, because they doing they and them and all this other stuff. I don't think he identifies like that, but I think he's still a him. But he is definitely not your traditional man. He dresses up like the girls.
Mm-hmm.
We have,
that baby.
Yes, we have Mississippi, and she is a battered, torn woman that is in an abusive relationship. She just had this baby for this man, and he is like beating her ass almost every day. So she come to work with a story, and it is just sad to see. It's very sad to see. And Mercedes is the one in the blue. She is the co-lead of the show, and she is actually working on a retirement plan. Like she felt like she worked, but this wasn't her purpose in life. She didn't want to be. She just kind of embraced it, went with it. I'm making my money. I got future plans, and so she's like trying to plan out her future, map her future out. But baby, she got a mother. She got a mother, and she a MFer. Miss Patrice, girl, she's a mess.
Somebody said, "OMG, Sister Patrice."
Yes, Sister Patrice, baby. When I tell you that relationship is toxic AF.
Yes, the mother.
Oh my goodness, it's a mess. It's a mess. I actually went back and started watching it last weekend just because I just missed it, and that's why I'm bringing it up again today. But it is so good. So we got Lil Murda here, and so Lil Murda, he's one of these people like a trap, like he's a rapper. He's an up and coming rapper, and he's trying to get embedded in the trap life and then the strip. Because a lot of times in the South, the guys, the stripper music, like that's how the stuff kicks off. And then, if the stripper's dancing to it, you get your little start or whatever. But he has a little secret in his pocket, and I don't want to tell you because I feel like it's a spoiler. But let's go on.
He's conflicted. That's what you can say.
Right. But they end up teaming up. And it was a good look, but there's a journey in the middle of that. So don't worry because you see this picture, because you probably, if you watch the trailer, you probably will see some of this footage in the trailer. So, he starts off a little rocky. There's a lot of character development that's going on with his character. And that's what I really like about this show. It's not just things just happening for the sake of happening. You actually see people grow. You see people evolve into different things. It makes the writing so layered, and it's just not just girls just stripping. It's a lot of stuff going on here. And I actually love it. I love it. I wish they had a picture of Uncle Clifford because, baby, when I tell you his get-ups, them get-ups he be having, oh, yeah. And, y'all, they do not shy away from, we got male and female. We see everybody. Everybody is on full display. So if you want some eye candy, you're going to see the men's and you're going to see the women's, And this is Sister Patrice. She is a piece of work. You guys, this is a mess.
Because my God,
I love it. It's a beautiful mess, though. It is really good. And I'm so upset because of the pandemic. It's kind of like
that's what's holding it up. And now
it's causing so many delays with it. Like I really can't wait for the show, and I think they're in production. But then I heard that there was this story that broke that
someone just mentioned it in the chat too.
What's the girl?
She mentioned that. Is it the girl from Dancing Dolls?
No.
Somebody said, does this sound like, look, I'm gonna show you the two comments. She said, wait, is it this one? No, hold up.
one of the girls from R&B, Nikki Gilbert. Nikki Gilbert has a play called
Okay, here we go. Right here, the comment.
Yes, Legal Problems. So on top,
so they saying it's on hold.
Yes, because some things are similar. When I watched the trailer to, it's called the Cabaret Girls or something like that. I'm sorry, I don't have it, but it's something about the Cabaret Girls or something, but it's a stage play. And there are some similarities. But when I watched the trailer, I was just like, well, the only thing I saw was the girl being displaced, the light-skinned girl. She's trying to find her way, and she ends up in kind of like a cabaret type situation. But nothing else really, nothing else hinted towards P-Valley to me. Like, I mean, I feel like that could be a lot of girls' stories. So, I guess, and I was just like, me with Nikki Gilbert, she rubs me wrong. I'm like, girl, if you don't go sit your ass down, she gets on my nerves.
Okay, so she's basically trying to say they took her story
and stole her.
But you wait till the next season. I'm trying to figure that out.
Right. 2 years into the pandemic, almost 3 years after it's been released, and now all of a sudden this lawsuit, like you ain't never seen them before. Like, I don't know.
They already got the green light for the second season before the first season was up.
Kitty Cabaret. Thank you.
And now you're saying that this is not like you took my idea. That's basically what she's saying. I'm asking y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something like that. So I'm sure it's probably halting production and it's all this melee. But I don't know. Some people are giving it credence. I haven't seen the play, so I can't compare it. I just was able to bring up the trailer. In the trailer, the only similarity was the girl being displaced and going into a strip joint, like a cabaret strip joint. So
okay.
Yeah, Soul Kittens Cabaret. Thank you, Karen.
Hey, share my love.
Hey.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. That's a shame of mine, I guess.
It is a hidden gem. See,
I knew about it.
Okay.
I know there were so many people that were covering it for the reviews and all that stuff, but I looked at it and I judged it. I thought it looked cheesy. But I said, you know what? It must be pretty good because there's a lot of people watching this show. And I said, all right, I'm going to get into it because by this time, whenever it does come out, I'd like to add it to my little roster of shows to review. You know what I mean? But right now, I haven't gotten into it yet. So,
yeah, it is really good. Hey, Owen.
She said P-Valley was an off-Broadway play before getting picked up with Stars. That's why I'm trying to figure out how is this getting legs? How is this getting steam where they're saying that this is a stolen idea?
Also, too, they did say that the person who starred in the Soul Kittens Cabaret was the star of Pussy Valley. So they both had the same lead star character.
Meow. What? Like that word make you laugh?
No, she said the P word.
Yeah. My bad. Sound like a little kid.
I know, right?
Blushing, Miss K. Ow. I got you blushing.
Yeah, of course. No, I would not watch it with the boys. Pretty girl, no.
And it's not.
No.
I think actually one of my sons, I saw him watching it. My 18-year-old. I'm like, you watching that?
Yeah, it's not cheesy looking. It's not low budget. It is.
What's on Prime Video? The other shows you talking about, Karen?
Oh, the Soul Kitten Cabaret. I'm gonna look for it.
All right.
I definitely want to know for sure. Like, let me know.
It looked like some spots, spots they have in Atlanta. So I don't look. How can you say this is a idea that's stolen? And it's strip clubs all over the United States.
Right.
I think people always be reaching.
Yeah, I feel like it's a reach.
the lady who wrote the showrunner, she said she went and she interviewed strippers from down south for
Yeah,
like
and that's
2 or
what they
3
said last
years to
season.
craft, you know, to do the research and make sure it really was authentic. And I was just like, yeah, I don't understand why would somebody steal your work. I'm
Yeah,
not
Little
paying
Rock.
for
That's
it. It
Isaiah
says
Washington you
$3.99.
talking about that played
I'm
the
sorry.
bear. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It says $3.99 on Amazon. I'm not paying for it. I'm gonna have to see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can bootleg it. So.
Oh gosh.
Oh, shit.
All right. So where are we moving to next?
All right.
We talking. We bringing
Now
up the
we
hot
moving
topic.
on to trending topics.
Yes.
All right.
That works.
Oh,
Yes, they do. It's art and it's like it's athletic. It's really,
Exactly.
really. They have this particular scene where Mercedes actually goes up the pole and she's like, she's on an apparatus and she's kind of like on top of the ceiling, and you could, and they drop the music down and you can hear her like the breathing and just how much work it is for her to kind of really do what she was doing. And I was like, I love touches like that. It was just like perfect. I was like, oh my God, the show is great. The show is great.
If you take a pole dancing class, you'll see how hard it is.
Yeah, you gotta have your stomach muscles gotta be there to pick your body up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And
if
your
you got some junk in the trunk, you're gonna have a hard time lifting all of that up. I'm just saying. Gotta have some good stomach muscles.
It was good. And
you have to be very agile.
The eye candy was just great. I mean, Mississippi was like my favorite because the way she dances on the pole, it really looks like it wasn't vulgar. It wasn't like, that's more Mercedes vibe. She's like one of those turn up girls and she's like really, really working it. But Mississippi, she was more elegant and it was just beautiful. It was great.
She graces the pole.
Yeah.
All right, so what we doing for this hot topic, baby?
So now we going on to the next topic.
Yes.
Did I have the
what, the screen?
All right, we would say, did I send you the pictures? Oh damn.
Everybody knows what it is, though. I mean,
all right, we're talking about Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah.
Tiffany Haddish. I don't know if y'all are aware that she had a DUI earlier. I think it was earlier this week or last week.
Yeah.
And they say basically she was falling asleep at 4 a.m. in the morning, and she she fell asleep at 4 a.m. in the morning. They saw her car swerving, so she got a suspicion of DUI. That's what it was. Now,
go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead, because I think you're gonna answer my question. So go ahead. or you want me to just ask it? Okay. Because I didn't want to cut you off. I thought you were done.
You ask it, and then I'll see if I was going there.
Because I thought you were done. Okay, so it's not a DUI, or they just suspected that it was a DUI? Like, did they test her?
I don't know. The question is, did she refuse? But if you
hold on, you got the story? We don't got the
I thought the story.
I had the TMZ story. I sent it earlier. So that's why I thought since she was talking about, I thought she was gonna share it. I wasn't sure. So
no, I thought you sent me the one where it was something that happened 3 years ago. And I was trying to talk about the one
it's recent.
tonight. I mean, a recent one, because you were mentioning that this is not her first time, screwing up.
This was 6 days ago.
Yeah.
The DUI allegedly fell asleep at the wheel. This is from TMZ. She's facing a DUI charged after cops say that she was dozing in the driver's seat of her vehicle early Friday morning in Georgia.
Right.
Law enforcement tells us that Tiffany was arrested by Peachtree City PD officers around 4 a.m. Although she is getting booked for a DUI, the comedian still managed to smile for the camera.
Yeah, she sure did.
When
No,
the cops snapped her mug shots. The cops were responding to a call for a driver who fallen asleep at the wheel. So somebody reported her.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, is the car in motion? Is it in park? Like, what is
Yeah,
going
but you could listen, you could get a DUI if, let's say, if you pulled over and you were sleeping and at the driver's seat.
got one.
You could get a DUI like that.
I was pulled over waiting for my ride, and I was like, I can't go. I can't see, you know what I'm saying? It had started raining and stuff. So I pulled over, and just so happened cop came to check on me and like, who this car sitting over here in the cut. And yes, they slapped my ass with a DUI.
That's a shame.
Stopped. Like, I'm not even putting nobody in harm's way. Yeah, they will do it.
They did that on Everybody Loves Raymond to Deborah. She pulled over, she had something to drink, and she fell asleep. And they took her behind the
You better get your back and say, I think I got car trouble and I was waiting for somebody to come back and I fell asleep.
So I guess if you go into the passenger seat, they won't bother you.
I don't know. I think all I know is the keys can't be in the car.
He told me that the car was running. I said, it's 20 degrees outside. I got the heat on.
Yeah.
He was like this, you're behind the wheel. The car is running. Even though it's in park. That shit was trash. Yeah. But it doesn't really say. I'm looking at it. They're saying that somebody called and said that she was falling asleep.
Somebody got her in trouble, man.
They stopped her and arrested her for stopping improperly on the roadway. That's the same thing that they did. Yeah.
But this is not the first time
that she smoked marijuana. They believe.
Yeah, but what they smelt it on her?
What is going on with this believed? Where's the proof at?
So, like, why is
and then on top of that, we get an update about her talking about she gonna adopt. And it's like, baby, at this time is not the right time to be telling folks that you plan on adopting no kids. Let this DUI thing simmer down first.
Right.
Yeah, like I was like, why is she talking about this now?
Yeah, they said she was only in police custody for a couple of hours. She posted a $1,666 bond to bond out of jail at 6:30 a.m. That's the story. And what I will say to this, my commentary on this is that we're famous. Where is the Uber? Where are your drivers? Who let you leave? Where were you coming from?
Exactly.
Why aren't we putting safety protocols in order? Especially when you had the resources. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
That's what I don't understand.
No,
you got Uber. She talk about Groupons and all this other stuff. You know, if you got Groupon app, you should have the Uber app too. Where you like, look, let me call and get a ride. I don't need to be going out like this.
Right.
I understand that support game, and we're only human. Like, that's what I said. Yeah. Like when I realized, like when I left, it wasn't raining. I thought I could make it home, and then it started raining, and I was like, I can't make it home. So,
and we will go ahead. Sorry.
No, that was it. I was just like, pulled over, and hey, they hem me up too.
Right, we're human, we make mistakes, and
is up there when you're ready to share it.
Just because we're human, right, that doesn't give us any kind of excuse. It's here. Can you share it for me?
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't give us any excuse, to just do things not responsibly. So just because we're talking about this, we're not talking against Tiffany Haddish. The main thing that we did want to talk about was the fact that she probably was all jacked up because of what's his name? Common, you know. But before we get into that part, we just want to talk about some drunk driving statistics real quick, because like you said, we are human, but we got to make sure that we're thinking about other humans as well, and as well as ourselves.
And our safety, you're absolutely right.
So it says each day about 28 people in America die in drunk driving car crashes, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. About 1/3 of car crash fatalities in the U.S. involve drunk drivers, according to the NHTSA. So over a 10-year period from 2010 to 2019, more than 10,000 people died each year in drunk driving car accidents, says NHTSA. Right. So just a few drinking, tips for drinking responsibly. We have plan your safe ride home before you start the party. Choose a non-drinking friend as a designated driver. If someone has been drinking, do not let that person get behind the wheel. I know sometimes it's hard, but you need to put that sucker in the headlock if you have to. Right. Take their keys and help them arrange a sober ride home. If you drink, do not drive for any reason. Call a taxi, a ride-hailing service, or
get on the bus.
Yes, I doubt if they could probably be all jacked up to get on the bus, but
you know how many drunk people I done drove home driving the bus?
And those are all the things that I said, like, as soon as I said in my commentary, like, who did she leave? Why did they let her leave like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, there are things, and I know that sometimes people give you a hard time, like, I've been that person, like, oh, I'm good. Mm-hmm. But, sometimes you got to kind of be like, like now, because of the DUI that I got 10 years ago, I have a designated driver.
Oh, that's great.
The time.
Yeah.
All the time. Like, so.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes you might even have to, if you know that you're more responsible than a group of people that you're going to go out with, you might even have to take that position and be like, let me be the designated driver because these fools, you know what I'm saying? So even if you're hosting a party where alcohol will be served, you should make sure that all your guests leave with a sober driver. Of course, because you wouldn't want to feel any kind of way if you find out somebody left your party and something happens, and then a lot of us, we got teenagers, we got family, we got people out here and it's so sad because I even know a close situation of a kid who got in trouble, who was drunk, and he hopped in somebody else's car and he wound up crashing it and killing someone else. He's only 15, 16 years old.
And you just said that, and Gina Brown left a comment.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Exactly. And they don't walk away. That's perfect. They don't walk away with a scratch. And it's funny that the show that you were I was watching Midnight Mass the other day.
And that's how that ended.
That's what he said. And he said, Father, he was doing the prayer and all that. And he said, why don't you, ask God why, people like you don't walk away without a scratch? Why the innocent ones die and then they don't walk away without a scratch? You know what I'm saying? And so, or you just walk away with the scratch. So we want to talk about this seriously, but we also, want to promote safety at the same time. We're not condemning Tiffany. She's doing, she got her own life going on. We've all been there before, but just do it responsibly. That's all.
Also, too, I want to make sure if you get somebody else to pick you up or do something, you better make sure the place you leave your car don't tow your car, because that shit happened to me too, and I had to pay $200 the next day.
Wait, what happened?
I mean, I left my car where my son used to be my designated driver. I'll be like, look, you gotta come get me, and we'll go back and get my car in the morning.
I left my car at a club, in the club parking lot. And they had signs saying that you can't stay overnight. And I had somebody come pick me up because I couldn't drive. And the next day when we went to go get the car, it was towed. So
wow,
girl.
I meant to say,
the diva likes to drink. The girl likes to drink. So I done had all kinds of situations. Look. It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's my story. Whatever. I learned
Right.
from it. It's all lessons.
Right.
I'm just trying to extend it to you.
Yeah.
Nah,
Exactly.
that's
Living
what
like
you being real though.
yes. Exactly. And I'm sorry, Jean, I always forget how to say her name. Jania, yes. I do want to extend my condolences because I kind of just read past her her comment. But
Yeah, me too.
Oh, what happened?
yeah, I'm sorry
She said
for your
that
loss.
she had
Oh, somebody passed away.
somebody in her
My
family.
Yeah.
Yeah. A few family members. She said she didn't get to meet her grandparents and uncle and cousins, you know. So it's really
Exactly,
sad.
Owen. DC be towing. You already know. They don't even play no. They don't play no games in the DMV.
They'll tell you in a minute, huh?
True. They put boots on your car out here a lot now. That's
Yeah.
the new
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
You come out, it be a
That's
damn
DMV
boot on
as
that
well.
thing, or that now they starting to do the magnetic thing on the windshield, so you can't even drive that car.
Oh my
Because
god!
you can't see
I
out your
heard they
front
about to start
windshield.
doing the blow thing for all the cars. Like all the cars
Yeah.
are gonna have
Like
blow
the newer
thing.
cars?
The newer cars.
That'd be good because then you can't even start your car if you got a certain alcohol blood level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Blood
but you could
alcohol
get
level,
somebody
whatever
to
the heck
blow
you-
in that shit.
Huh?
Like how you could get somebody to blow in that shit, like the girl in 40
Oh,
year old
that is
virgin.
true.
Remember
Think
she
about
did that? And
That
she
is
called
true.
every
Like, no,
car.
I ain't gonna do that to my son.
Yeah, that is true. Start this.
Look here, let me
If
just
listen,
start this
if they
sucker
get
up.
Start this car real quick. I'm not.
If-
Come on, boy.
if they get smart, you know how when you first get a phone or something like that, or a computer, they test your voice so they could do the voice recognition. If they get smart enough to where they like test your
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 breath
breath,
or
yeah.
whatever you give off, everybody
Right.
is unique. You know
Sure.
what
But
I'm
I know if
Something
you get
about
it,
unique.
if you get the DUI in New York, I know they got the thing where you gotta blow in it. It's a camera there, so they know it's you.
See, there you go.
It's that and the
Well,
camera hooked up
goddamn.
to it.
Yes, that's what you got, because people will do that. People will say, "Hey, come on and blow this thing for
Hey,
me."
come
Go
here
ahead.
for a second.
They got it all figured out. Pretty
Yeah.
Girl says, "Do y'all remember the show Parking Wars?" No, I don't. know
Yes,
about that
I
show.
remember it. They was towing people cars left and right in Philly.
Oh my gosh!
Towing
Hey,
the
Brillo.
cars, putting
Hey,
boots
Brillo.
on them.
That's the thing I don't miss about living in New York. You couldn't park freaking nowhere. I couldn't stand it. And then if I didn't have to be to work like early in the morning or forgot
couldn't
to
get
put
no
my
parking.
thing on the other, like
Sure.
on alternate side parking, here we go with a ticket. Like, oh, I freaking hate it. So I don't have to worry about that now out here.
With
Everywhere you
parking
go is
wars,
parking.
they used to show people getting boots, people getting their cars out the tow, and people either come in and try to stop the boot from getting put on.
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah.
It looks like a show that would get
What's
on
up,
my nerves.
Brillo?
It sounds like a show. I said look like a show. All right, you
It's
guys
going
ready
on.
for the?
I'm trying to figure
We
out.
went to the pastor, right?
Yes, I'm like, are you
Oh,
ready
yeah,
for
that's
this
the
next
next-
topic? Ah! I'm sorry. I hope I ain't hurt nobody's ears just now, but I'm
All right.
like, I will rip. Like, I'm so serious.
Are we about
This
to
type of
watch
stuff
it?
Makes
Are
me
we
gag.
about
No,
to
no,
watch
I
it?
don't
Sharing
think
the
so.
I might
But you
have
about to show it?
switch my screen because I don't
Yeah.
want to see it.
I'm not gonna look. You can show it if you want. I'm not looking.
You got
I
it?
was mad as hell,
Woo!
but we
I
gotta
can't.
show it because everybody else gotta see it.
Yeah, y'all gotta see this, but I will be closing my eyes. Okay.
I was disgusted with this.
I cannot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we're gonna be talking about next is this pastor named Michael Todd, who basically sound like he hawk spit in his hand and rubbed
He
it
did.
all over. They say a man's face to make it sound worse, but it was his brother. And not to say that makes it any better, but it kind of does. Because obviously you had to have that conversation with your brother, and your brother said, okay, I don't know why, but that's
Ugh.
kind of what
I
happened.
believe. Oh, I'm gonna let the video play, but I got my commentary. But
Okay.
I was just about to go.
She said she heard about the
in,
stick
but y'all
game.
gotta see the shit first. Y'all gotta see it first.
I don't even want to. I will not.
Right.
Woo. Let's get it.
All
Over
right,
with.
Nita. Whenever you ready.
Oh, I don't have it.
I thought you.
Oh,
I gave you all of
Putting
this.
it up. Okay, wait a minute. I think did I send it to you? Wait a
so
minute.
let me see if you sent it
Hold
to
on,
me
I
and
don't.
Hold on. I
in
can
the
get it up.
thingamajig.
I probably can get it up.
If that means if I gotta do it, then that means that hold on.
Yeah, you gotta look. You gotta hear it. Oh, I got it. Hold on.
You don't see. I got it.
I got it too.
I'm about to share my screen.
Okay, because
share screen share. Pass the mic, Todd. That shit was fucking ridiculous.
But you hit.
Oh, make it big.
Oh. And this is where most people would not face Jesus anymore. What most people would do is turn away.
Oh, bitch. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Ew.
I'm about to throw up.
All right, we done.
What I'm telling you,
I'm about to throw
it's
up.
just as he's physically standing here, knowing what's coming. God's saying, can you physically and spiritually and emotionally be able to stand? When getting the vision or receiving it might get nasty.
Are we done?
I'm gonna say it in a point just like that. Receiving
All right,
vision
so
from God.
is y'all got
Might
the
get
gist of it?
I think so.
All right, good. All right, I'm glad. Look, she had to leave the screen. Now, come on now.
It's so gross. Oh my gosh.
Once he did the that
I didn't even see it. I just heard the sound, and I'm telling you.
I'm sorry. I would have been rolling around on the
gag.
ground fighting with that mofo. I'm sorry.
The gaggerization. See, the thing is, his brother knew about that. That's the reason why. And I'm not saying that's okay, but his brother knew. He signed up for it. You see that whole thing where he was like, he knows what's coming and all this crap like that. Like he's trying to make a point.
Okay.
But it's just so gross. And I'm going to let you guys say what y'all got to say, and then I'll say mine.
Okay.
Go ahead. You say yours first.
I'll say mine first.
Since you was talking.
I'll say mine first. I'll let her go. She could go after me or whatever the case may be. Jesus pissed because people doing too much using his name.
That's facts.
Look, with this, I feel like he's saying that it, you know how I guess it came out different. He saw it happening different in his head than how it actually conveyed.
Mm-hmm.
That's his excuse.
Right.
But that's some nonsense.
Mm.
That's just nasty. Why would you want to do something like that to your brother?
Never ever.
And he looked like he used to spitting in his hands for things, allegedly.
Oof, girl, yes. He did look like he had a lot of experience doing that.
Spitting in his hand before
Well, he probably did. He's talked about that. He had a testimony when he had issues like that before.
What's the testimony I need to hear?
Yeah, like he.
Go ahead. You finished, Moochie.
Like he using it for lube or something.
That's what I thought. That was what I was. But you said a testimony. Lube is not testimony.
That he came out of pornography. He had a struggle with pornography.
Yeah, so there it is. There it is. I said, Dad, he looked like he's done that like on the regular before.
Hmm. Well, the thing that I gotta say why I wanted to go last, because I wanted y'all to get all your stuff out, because I watched him and this is not how he is. You know, everybody is saying what they want to say about him, but I believe that he does have a heart for God, and this time he definitely stepped over the line. He's used to doing things that are a little unconventional, but he does it because he does it in a way that people can understand the message, right? And unfortunately this time, and even then before, a lot of things that he does is still acceptable. It's not like it's crazy, but this time he done crossed the line. All right. He's a young pastor and he's done a lot of, great things, a lot. His church is growing and all that stuff. Right. But he did say that when he watched it back, he sent out a message that when he watched it back, he saw that it was very, very disgusting. And he wants to validate everybody's feelings and let it be known that he apologizes and he crossed the line, and that what he did was something that by him spitting and doing all that, there was that it actually distracted people. It created a distraction from the message that he was trying to convey. Okay. So he knows that next time he's going to definitely think twice or thrice before he goes down that road again. That's the only thing about being in these kind of positions. Once you do something that jacks you up, people act like you're not human. Like they go back, like Support Gaming said, we're all human. But let a pastor mess up and they forget he's human too. So that's all I got to say about that. But it's nasty. I'm not saying it's not nasty.
It was
very disgusting, that to the point I just don't even want to watch it. And I don't know why his brother said yes to that. Like, I guess he like trusts him that he's gonna, that this is, but no.
But no, the thing is, brother,
no.
My commentary on it is that people will do anything to go viral. And I feel like it was a clout chase. It was a put your eyes on me. Mm-hmm. And because people in religion follow people blindly, and then he kind of like walked it back and was like, I'm sorry, and all this other stuff. So, okay, so he did that in a moment of humanity. I'm being human. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I got people eyes on me. So I got more people, more followers. I'm getting all these people all in the name of religion. And because people follow people blindly with religion. And y'all know I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. So that whole thing was not cool. Mm-mm. Not cool with me. And I bet you all the money in my bank account that anybody in his congregation was fully on board with what he did.
Probably, yeah.
No, but you heard the gas. You heard the gas. How people were gasping in the audience about it.
Mm-hmm. They were gasping like.
But there was somebody in there that was agreeing whatever he did.
Of course, that's how it is. And sometimes it's cult like.
But what? And you see the thing. I'm sorry.
The thing is, real quick about what Nita is saying. I get what you're saying, but with him, he already has a very huge following. Like he can go viral with plenty of different things. So I wouldn't say he did this for that reason, but I just think that he probably was thinking that he has some new idea or something. Because like I told you, he always tries to do different things. But it's like, you should have known, though, that you was going to cross the line if you was going to use spit like Jesus did. You're not Jesus. So that right there should have let him know, like, bro, you should have stayed away from that one. I don't know.
Yeah, I just think it was a tough one. Because I ain't know about the man. Trust me.
With all of this going on, though.
Now I know about him.
How could you do something? How could you think to do something like this, though?
Yeah.
That's the
part
I guess
I'm
that's
why
he chose his
brother. Ugh. I guess that's why, but it's just... I don't. You see this? I'm stuttering. I don't even
know out there. Be careful.
Yeah, I don't even know.
That's what I will say to you. Like, because I don't want to really touch on that or whatever. But like I said, I told you I'm more spiritual than religion, because religion, it feels unnatural. It feels like it is born of human. Like somebody trying to control you.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It comes from the same thing about patriarchy. And that's where I'm at. And like, they said that's what you should do, and that's what it is. And like I'd rather be spiritual. I'd rather be spiritual. I believe that there's a God. I believe in Jesus. I believe in all that. But all the other stuff in between.
Listen, I listen to the word from whoever I'm choosing to listen to, but I have my own mind at the end of the day. I have my own relationship with God. I pray and I read the word and I seek the word for myself. I don't go ahead and listen to every little thing that a pastor says, because and a lot of times if they say something a little off, I'll be like, Lord, I'm gonna need some clarification because I don't know about that. You are always supposed to know the word for yourself. It even tells you that in the Bible, because like you said, people are human and they are fallible. They will fail. And so you are not gonna be you should not be just listening to everything a pastor says, because nowadays, for real, a lot of the stuff that's going on is cult-like.
Pretty Girl.
I agree. And he's not the first one that shows something like that. Pretty Girl loves trap content. Says Sister Mary probably passed out in the front pew.
We need to get her on the panel. We need to get 4 people on the panel. I think I'm gonna nominate Pretty Girl.
Wait, okay, look, I'm on.
Whenever she be in the comments,
Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta think for yourself, because it's you'll be just blind up in this piece and giving all your money to the church. Like I pay my tithe and that's it. If God puts it on my heart to sow a seed, or if I want to sow a seed, something extra, then I'll do it. But you're not about to be telling me, there's a number you need to sow $5.59 so that you could get a blessing and do this and that. And I can't stand
Please
stuff
use
like
your
that.
discernment.
Yes, because I cannot stand stuff like that. And this is why the church gets a bad name, because we get people that be just pimping the gospel. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful or funny, but that's what they be
Girl,
doing.
come up. Moochie just
look. I left the link in the
Yeah,
chat
she
for
was
you, so if you wanna
exactly.
come on.
Yes, doing that. Oh my gosh,
I love her commentary.
Yo, Martin,
she is so funny.
His mother was coming up there like, Reverend, I got me an affliction.
That shit was a mess.
I just saw that like last week or something. I was cracking up. I got me an affliction. And then and he like, come on down, sister. Reverend Lonnie Love. Listen, if a guy freaking named Reverend Lonnie Love, honey, you might want to go sit. You might want to run. Oh my gosh. And that thing when he was trying to set up Gina. I mean, Gina was trying to set him up and he's like, Satan. Down, Satan. I love David Allen Greer. Oh my gosh.
He was perfect.
Yes.
He played that to a
That's like one of the best Martins. Like when that come on, because you know it always come on with the marathon.
Yes. Oh
what
my
you did,
God.
Pretty Girl come up?
I don't know.
Leon Lonnie Love. Yes. Leon Lonnie Love. And it's Pam's cousin of all people. Pam. And then she tried to talk about him like he's so special. So I'm like, you remember my cousin Leon? Yeah, girl. Shoot. Cousin is a mess. I love when he comes down to my I got a feeling everything gonna be all right. And when you watch it and you pay attention, he looked like he's like trying not to laugh. Especially
I don't know how he did it.
Yes, especially when he came
Everybody should have been
Martin.
laughing.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody should have been laughing. That shit was funny as hell.
Yes. I know that when other comedians got on there, Martin probably had to do several takes. Oh my gosh. Like when he had Tommy Lee Davidson on there and I mean, he was singing that song. We over here talking about Martin now. Oh God.
Right.
Okay,
it's all good. I mean, if
Hey y'all, this is normally my cleaning time, so that's why I'm not on camera.
Okay.
Hey girl.
Get it where you can. Shoot, I get it. I be doing different things late too.
But yeah, he was definitely
Leon Lonnie Love.
Yeah, Martin's a classic, y'all.
Yeah.
I just watched the episode with Tommy Hitman Hearns. And
oh, that's the one of the funniest ones too.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, with the pastor, like I understand. I hope he learned from this that, sometimes the the goal that you necessarily have set may backfire on you. So I may have been a genuine gesture, but I just feel like sometimes I don't know if he got those true friends you have when you trying to have an idea and like, hey, how does this sound? For Sunday's sermon, like he probably didn't have those people in his corner. He probably
You got
had
yes
some
men.
Yep.
Yes men. No.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm gonna be a person like,
yeah.
I put the church finger up. I'm like,
yeah.
I know this isn't godly, but I feel like I needed to get a deposit before I'm up on that stage.
Like, do you really think his brother knew about the whole thing with him hawking it up, or did he think he just was going to do something like,
Right,
your mother wipe the crust out your eye and do like this?
Oh, I hated that.
Or just some water, like some holy water. Goddamn,
water.
Can we pray over the water and use that? What?
Yeah,
it just went left the whole thing to me.
We're really hawking up shit to put on somebody else's face.
That I can't. Like, it's so cringy. I don't know what to do with myself.
And all the COVID up in there. I don't know if you know what you was doing with your wife the night before, or I don't know what you got going on.
And like I said, the way he spitting his hand, he looked like he used to doing that before he do stuff.
Yeah, just the thought of spit, the sound of spit is disgusting.
Yeah, it was. It was.
It really is so
it was
gross.
Just a hot mess.
Like, I see so many men do that just in general, and
just hawking and
yes, in public and just spitting it out. Like I
hate
so disgusted. I be like, what is wrong with y'all? What is that? What is that?
And the sound they make when they're about to create the spit, I'm like, are you
Does
serious?
it cool something?
I really can't stand that. I really hate it. But so what you're saying, pretty girl, is he needs somebody behind him, and hopefully this right here teaches him that he needs people behind him that's going to say, no, we can't do that. And a lot of times with these pastors, they don't have that. Like you said, Nita, they have yes men, and he's young. He's like 34 years old. So, this is the first time he's, running a church and stuff like that. So he definitely needs some counselors behind him, some spiritual counselors, people to tell him, look, run that sermon by me so I could see what's going on.
Yes, I can see those old senior pastors like, that's that new church. That's that new church.
Yep.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It was.
They was like, what in the tarnation is this?
Yeah.
It looks like everybody want us to talk about power. You want to talk about power for a little bit?
I mean,
so did y'all look? What are our death predictions? We talked about this.
We talked about it already.
Look, I'm saying it might be Kane. It might be Kane, between Kane and Zeke.
I agree. Because I feel like it needs to be something that will cause a ripple effect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think that Carrie will cause an effect. I don't think that just different people wouldn't cause, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like Kane, he's an enforcer. He has an important role, and he was like going between both of the families. And if that happened, the thing was, the leak showed that he made Chef go do it.
Go do something.
But
yeah, I saw that one.
But I felt like not Chef, Kane was sitting beside him. Oh, what if Kane blew Mecca away? Why would he do that? I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out, like,
I love it.
Only way he'll do that is if his mother put him up to it.
But he knows where he keeps all his stuff at. You
I had a little theory.
The hanger and all his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had a theory that I can't remember her name. I think her name is Lauren, the lady from New York Undercover, Frank's wife.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Yes,
I feel
that was
like
another one.
I feel like we're gonna see her again, but I don't know. I was getting Power Book 3 vibes on the Rock, and that lady conspired to kill her husband. So I was like, hey, maybe Monet could be like, you know what? Lorenzo does need to go, and she's trying to get Lorenzo out of here. So maybe some way they can devise a plan to kill Lorenzo so Monet can get her life back and the lady can get revenge for her husband.
Yeah, she is. They have her coming back at, as a series regular in season 3. I just read that last night, and I was like, oh shoot. So what
might
is
be
going
right.
on?
That's a good one.
Yeah. I was like, okay, so
with
I
that
was wondering,
information, I feel like Lorenzo might get killed. That's my thing. I'm going to say Lorenzo.
I said Lorenzo on Lamont's channel.
She threatened him.
Yeah,
she was like, "Look out for Lorenzo," and he just got back in the game, but at the same time.
He was in jail when he got killed, though. So why would she think it's him? Or is she thinking he orchestrated it?
Right, because he sure was calling shots from prison.
All right, okay.
And he doesn't really have an arc. I mean, what can he do? Be a bigger gangster? And he's already in that mode where I'm trying to ride and die for mine. He's already low key preparing for his death by prepping Drew up. So I think he's one of those. I ain't going back to jail. So if something happened, I'd just rather die.
Okay, support Game. It says Zeke not dying because his mother or actual aunt is confirmed for season 3. Okay,
but that doesn't mean
she could be coming for the funeral.
Yeah,
I mean, she can have a conversation.
Right, she could be coming because he's getting drafted or because he died. I don't know. So, and I haven't read that anywhere. Everybody keeps saying that, but I was looking for that information. I couldn't find it, so I don't even know if that's even real. Unless what's her name said that? What's her name? Courtney Kemp.
Okay, people saying it's Kane because people are saying it's Brayden, Yaz, and Mecca.
I was surprised about the way.
I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to say.
I was surprised about the way Mecca treated Chef Assassin.
Right, he was kind of short with him. He never talked to him like that.
Right. I was like, what is that about?
Right. Like, didn't I tell you to get out of there? Go do it. And all that. Like, what the heck is going on?
But we did see Chef Assassin pass the buck to Kane before like that. And
when?
I think it was something he told him to do when Tariq got beat up outside before he passed the buck to him similar to that before, or it was the other dude where he told him to do something. That's when he sent him downstairs or something. So
yeah, I don't think he passed it. I think it was
that was the other dude that died.
That's what I meant to say. So maybe he figured he was gonna do that again with Kane.
I was propping Chef Assassin up. I thought he was the kingpin and he was just letting Mecca do his bit.
Nope, he was
following orders. Like that's what it is.
When
he let him get killed easily, that's crazy.
Mecca is the real deal.
Yeah, when Mecca gave him that head nod to chop whatchamacallit's neck, we already knew that he was the one that was in charge.
Right.
So the chef, he put in them headphones when he was talking to Kane and the other guy, Lil Guap. Like get them headphones on. He gave him that little nod, chop that neck. Oh, Miss Kira said that. Courtney said it on IG. Okay, because I could not find it.
I'm not listening to Courtney.
Yeah, I know there are some people that say don't really listen to Courtney, which is true. I believe that.
I think
we might have a serious hype for no reason. But go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry. No, I think we're seeing kind of a shift in Mecca because previously he didn't have all this family drama. So I'm thinking maybe it's possible we're seeing a shift because now his personal life is in shambles. Like
Yes.
he's trying to figure things out with his son. His baby mama kind of low key broke up with him.
Mhm.
So he's probably like he's throwing his game off because he's got this family that he didn't realize he had, and now things aren't probably going the way they planned. So maybe some type of way that's kind of interrupting his, I guess, professional business life.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Like he probably is very frustrated with the whole situation, especially because Monet is not returning none of his texts, calls, nothing. He keeps saying, "Can we talk? Can we talk?" She just like
Look,
she
she
done-
is not up for the "Can we talk"
she,
challenge.
she gonna keep forcing his hand, honey.
He need to ride by and start playing Tevin Campbell.
Oh,
No,
that
that's
is
right.
Till we talk.
Yes, Kane has 2 dads now, whether he know it or not.
I'm still trying to figure out, like, for the life of me, I'm still trying to figure out why Mecca targeted Kane versus anybody else.
Right, because he probably from afar he knew he was the weakest one.
Kane was the weakest link.
Yeah, he's the weakest one. Drew would have had all types of
that?
Because he had to be watching them for a while.
everything. Did you know how you can see he just knows everything? Like
No,
where does
watching them for a while, he probably watched them get
to
kicked
me.
out and all of that.
It feels contrived and it feels forced. Like
Okay.
it doesn't make sense to me. Unless you make it make sense to me, it just like feels like what? Like no. Like tell me why and tell me how. Like no, I don't like it. I don't like it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Miss K, somebody's saying Monet and Diana are gonna fight. What are your thoughts on that? Because I know.
Listen, if they gonna fight, I hope that Monet put the beats on her. That's all I'm
Monet gonna win.
It's not going to be a fight. It's
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Just
Monet
tear her
gonna
up
win.
real quick, and that's it.
All right. Well, with that being said, we're gonna shut it down and end it tonight.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies.
I'd like to thank everybody for
Yes,
coming
thank
up and
you.
participating. Thank you, Pretty Trap. Thank you, Nita. And thank you, everybody in the chat.
thank you,
Somebody
guys.
got this is the last thing I'm gonna address. They said, what if Tommy comes back? But I think it is gonna be somebody from the original Power that's gonna come back this episode, between this episode and the last two. That's gonna help
Yeah.
Tariq out.
I
doubt
think it was gonna be too big. I don't think it's on.
I think it's I believe that. I believe that too.
Too big.
All right. Well, with that being said,
Thank you,
everybody, please hit the like button. And
love y'all.
Yes.
The channels,
Thank you for
Nita the
joining.
Divas channel is in the link. And also Miss K's, rewind that with Miss K, her channel is in the link. Also, if you are not subscribed to her channel, please do. If you're coming here for the
Crystal
first
Ball.
time, please subscribe to my channel.
Yes.
And everybody have a good
Absolutely.
night. I know now everybody's coming
And
out
don't
get
forget
ready
to
get
come
on.
back to watch on Nita's channel, the Game of Thrones rewind. What you say? What you
Tomorrow,
call it?
8 o'clock. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, we doing Game of Thrones season 1, episode 3, Lord Snow.
Yes.
We are revisiting Game of Thrones because Game of Thrones is coming out with a sequel.
Prequel.
Prequel. House of Dragons.
A prequel. Look.
House of the
It's
Dragon.
the best show on television. You need to watch it. If you haven't watch it with us because we're going back to the beginning.
Yes.
That's right.
We are going back to the beginning and we are going through the seasons, baby. Please watch us. Support Gaming. I saw that you said talk about Game of Thrones. Yes, we're going to talk about Game of Thrones tomorrow on my channel.
And that's tomorrow at 8 p.m. Right? 8 p.m.
Friday
tomorrow.
nights at 8 p.m. Every Friday night, we're going through the show.
Yeah.
All righty then, y'all.
All
Have
right,
a good
guys.
day.
See
And later.
Yes. Good show. We always go like over the time. I know you still got us live, y'all.
I know I'm trying to get it's not pressing. What's going on?
You can't do it, Moochie.
What's going on? What's going on?
Can't wait. It's still live.
I know. Come on. Look, I'm pressing it, y'all.
Stop recording. It's still recording, baby. It's still recording.